Hey everybody, my name is Drew Calley. I am a spiritual medium, intuitive, and I do a lot of healing-based sessions. So I am certified as a Reiki Master. I don't know if that changes anything that I do, but lately I've been getting a lot of questions on, what kind of readings do you do and what are blended sessions? And what I do is I do these blended sessions, which I really like. So if I feel as a medium, if somebody's going to come through for your session, that when you come in, I'm going to feel a quickening in the energy. I'm going to know that somebody's here to speak with you or see you, or present themselves and be validated or acknowledged. And sometimes they spend quite a bit with us. Sometimes there's several people that come in for a little bit. I never know who's going to come through, how long they're going to stay, or what information they're going to give me and how they're going to present themselves, whether I'm going to see it, hear it, feel it, sense it, etc. So what I like to do is I'm booked out a little bit, a couple months with just readings, but I have these blended sessions available. And what I do is I use a healing table. I make it a 90-minute session. Now, I would never sit down with somebody and try to read for somebody for 90 minutes. So 30 to 45 minutes of the session is absolutely Reiki-based healing type of energy, whether you call it trance healing, spiritual healing, energy work. To me, it's all pretty much the same thing. People are more familiar and more comfortable with the word Reiki. So that's the word that I utilize. However, I do feel like it's very spiritual based and very guided. And sometimes I'm even in an altered state when that happens. I also take people into a guided meditation to kind of get them to relax. And as I take somebody into a personalized guided meditation, I notice things in their auric field and in their energy. I don't know how to explain it. I don't walk around seeing, people in a pink bubble all day with words in them. But when I'm in that mindset and I'm tuning into that person's energy and they're allowing it to happen, and there's this engagement or reciprocation between them and the spirit world, I feel that a very brief guided meditation can not only relax them, but it presents energy to me, and it changes the dynamic of the reading. So also, with the blended sessions that are 90 minutes, right now I'm doing a discount where instead of it's basically a $50 discount. The reason I'm doing a video is because I keep getting all these questions on what is it? Mediumship is not guaranteed in these sessions, but I basically say that it's a blended session. So what is for your highest and greatest good or your highest and greatest need will hopefully come to touch in at various points of it, or maybe even be the whole theme. Sometimes people come in for a reading and they're really emotionally not doing well because of the grief or the obvious or just life circumstances. And I feel like there are occasions where I can't read for somebody. I don't always know why it is, and I don't pretend to. Sometimes I'm just not the medium for somebody. Sometimes somebody, they're just too emotionally attached to the outcome of the session, and they specifically want a question answered. So perfect example is if someone committed suicide, or they think they might have, they want to know why. I get that. I really do. I understand that. I respect that. But that's not always how mediumship works. I can't just do a conversational piece. I really have to blend with that energy and allow them to validate who they are. So I don't like to know who you want to connect with. I want it to be able to present itself. I think it keeps the authenticity and the integrity of the session intact for you. And if it doesn't happen, maybe it's not supposed to. Maybe you really need that energy work or that realignment or that meditative space. Sometimes being in a Reiki kind of induced meditative state is just that. It just allows you to go beyond thought, beyond mind, beyond self, into this sacred space where you can actually just take a true deep breath and relax, and you have your own epiphany. My favorite thing is when I'm doing meditative experiences like a blended session and I'm reading for somebody, and again, it includes psychic guidance, intuitive insight, mediumship, intuitive counseling, coaching, healing, or Reiki, meditation. It incorporates all that or several aspects, but I can't guarantee all of them because it's not really it wouldn't be a good session. I think sessions are meant to be predicated on the need, on the timing, on the trust, and on the energy. And I think that you can't really force a session, at least in my opinion. You can, but it's not what I want to do. So if you're interested in a session like that, it's a really cool, it's a spiritual experience-based session. For me, I would want you to have your own mediumistic experience and maybe get a visit from your loved one directly, even if it's really short, during that healing or that meditation. And this way you're having your own mediumistic experience. You don't need me to literally be the middle person for you. You know, I think there's nothing that actually beats that. So just wanted to kind of give people insight into what these blended sessions are. They're 90 minutes long. They're my favorite types of sessions to do because it covers a lot. But if you specifically only want mediumship and you want mediumship, then that's not the session for you. If you're open and you're kind of just a little bit flexible with what happens and you can allow whatever happens to happen, there's some amazing stuff that comes through in sessions like that. So I just wanted to give you a heads up and put this out there for you. Always an honor and a privilege for me to work with people in a group capacity or in an individual capacity. So I'm going to start sending out a few more videos like this just so that you can get to know me. And if you, I tend to get a lot of questions that are similar from a lot of different people. And instead of answering them one by one via email, I just wanted to put out a video and kind of hit it with one swoop if I could. So I hope all of you are enjoying 2019 so far. If you have any other questions, still feel free to email me, or you can go to drewcali.com and look at the sessions page. And that'll pretty much tell you everything. And the blended session is on there. When you go there, you can check availability and you can book right through there. All right. So I wish you guys all the best and hope to see some of you real soon. All right. Thank you.